Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Galacticare, episode 3, but also chapter 3. We have opened it right here, even though the box is going off the top of the screen. We have over here also unlocked this, which I think it talked about, didn't it, at the beginning of the game, that sometimes you would unlock these sorts of levels. But we're going to carry on with the main story. Indeed we are. Today's episode is sponsored by Zeke Zenith Sir 007. Thank you for being solid.
We're en route to a way station along the Galactic Transport Hub, the backbone of FTL travel via loam space built by the ingenious Tenki. We'll be building a hospital in one of the minor stations, and I'm sure you're as thrilled as I am by the prospect of all the wonderful locomotives which will be speeding by, stopping, unloading all their expertly packed cargo. Logistical bliss. There'll be patients too, I suppose, and we're expected to prepare for several exciting trains, including a particularly ancient sleeper train that's been lost in loam space for a number of years now.
Okay, alrighty. Map, is that 3 rims around the edge of this main draft here?
Director, welcome to your darling train station. Our client is keen to chat with you about their needs and so on. I'll patch them through.
Galacticare, welcome. I am Kappa. Interesting to have a Terran health company on contract. Many trains will travel through this station. Many will have need of your services. Your principal concern is a train lost in loam space. Only recently did we receive an update from its systems. Unusual situation. Please prepare for its arrival. The timing is uncertain, but it will emerge. In the meantime, many trains, many patients. Good luck.
Well then, I'll prepare my spirit for the oncoming train-based excitement.
This is quite cool, isn't it? Look, that. It's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so this is the trains. Trains are here. We have these 2 rooms open. They are quite narrow, aren't they? And then we've got rooms at either end. Okay, fair enough. Right, well, as always, we will start with... Oh, what is this? Why? Why though? Why? Ooh, we unlocked the Burning Moon poster in the last episode. Nice. And another Burning Moon poster. Oh. Okay. Frozen and hot. And then we've also got this one here. Oh, we got a rug as well. Ooh. Oh, Ode Brain model. Okay, so we've got the human and Ode Brain and skeletal models. Fantastic. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and look, I did it from here and it did update there. Good-o. Good-o. Anyway, now that I've placed a load of junk, yeah, I'm going to set up reception, you know, get all the usual gubbins in so that we can get into this level. Oh look, there's another Burning Moon poster as well. Oh, let's do it in the room because I'm building the room. Look, so there's 3 Burning Moon posters. Oh look. Okay. So I think we're going to go with this. So it is just a GP office at the moment, with a few bits. Because I'm not really sure. Do we have to build everything? I don't know. So we're going to find out.
Shall we meet some trains, Director?
Yes.
Very well, Director. I'll assure the trains that they can drop off their meaty cargo at any time. I'm sure this will be of great relief.
You make it sound like they have anxiety.
Mary, we all have anxiety.
This one's pulling nicely into the station. On this side.
Director, we've received our first Tenki patients. Ms. Orion has a bit of a history with them. I'll let her explain.
Here we go then. Remember, if you don't want to be here for the colossal reading of the species card, then please do skip the chapter.
Ah, the Tenki! First off, incredible engineers. Tenki patients love seeing both upgraded and well-maintained rooms. They also adore machines, so much that when they're happy, they'll repair equipment just for the fun of tinkering. Little furballs after my own heart. Tenki are innately biomechanical. The theory is that they were engineered by another ancient culture. Each Tenki inherits a package of nanomachines from their parent, which then unfolds into cybernetic augmentations as they grow. I actually implanted myself with Tenki nanobots I got from an old fling, which is why my liver has tubes and whistles occasionally. Anyway, they think a mile a minute, they adore machinery, and are incredibly fuzzy. Make sure you hire some if you can.
So these sound really useful, don't they? Tenki repairs objects when idle and happy. Well-maintained rooms. Improve this rating by keeping rooms well-maintained. More Medibots will help with this. And upgraded rooms. Improve this rating by placing upgrades in treatment rooms. Upgrades can be acquired from travelling merchants, event rewards, and crafting. Okay, so physiology. Here we go. The Tenki, while being physiologically quite similar to Terran lemurs, exhibit unique technological creatures which, being unknown to origin to the Tenki themselves, has led to a common assumption that they're an uplifting species created or modified by some other, as yet undiscovered culture. All Tenki are born with packages of nanomachines passed down from one or more parents, which unfold throughout their bodies as they age, augmenting them cybernetically according to the needs of, or stressors on, the individual body. Tenki also more directly augment themselves, occasionally replacing whole limbs according to personal taste, professional requirements, or more general desires for altered functionality. The combination of their incredibly dense metal alloy skeletons, their emergent augmentations, and their propensity to take their self-modification to an extreme, the Tenki are remarkably heavy for their small size. With soaring metabolic rates and the effect of their nanomachines known to take a rather expensive toll on their physiology, Tenki tend to live life in a flash, racing through their lives, work and society with a motivated fever. Tenki rarely exceed 40 standard years of age. Tenki contain a reproductive system which permits them to mate with any other Tenki across a range of clusters of gender. While Tenki aren't sexually dimorphic, their specific augmentations may not be compatible with one another by default, requiring careful consideration of how their inbuilt nanomachine packages will affect any potential offspring. Once fertilization is achieved, the Tenki embryo is released from the body in a hermetically sealed xenometallic structure, which is then taken to grown facilities for further nutrition and containment. This metallic container itself is later dissolved as the embryo develops and its material constituted to further augment the Tenki's skeleton. Okay, society. The Tenki, as masters of modern technology and inventors and engineers of unparalleled skill, have come to be irreplaceable in the organisation of galactic culture. One of the first species to attempt a large-scale mapping and stabilisation of loam space, the subsurface dimension which permits faster than light travel between worlds, and with a far-reaching network of interstellar trains which has proven to be safer than other means of lone travel. The Tenki have essentially laid the skeleton by which our galaxy is navigated. While therefore held in very high esteem by other cultures, the Tenki are also known to be somewhat unstable. Individual Tenki can become susceptible to a condition quietly spoken of in Tenki society they've named the voice, a sudden and compulsive drive to weaponize their bodies, create energy systems, technologies of mass destruction, illegal logistical systems, and so on. As of the time of writing, Tenki care for this condition seems largely palliative, with afflicted Tenki often exiled to border colonies as they become, in their eyes of their peers, more dangerous and unpredictable. Groups of Tenki, isolated from their central government, have been discovered on a remarkable number of worlds around the galaxy. Such groups are rapidly recovered and, after a substantial debrief of their technology and local culture, introduced into their core society as full citizens. Peculiarly, the isolation of these lost Tenki doesn't seem to result in any significant cultural social differences. While each world's environment may require different technological solutions due to a variance in atmospheric conditions or resources, the Tenki themselves remain remarkably consistent, lending further evidence to the theory that there were once a servant species of another, more powerful civilization. While a handful of clustered systems contain a massive Tenki population, suggesting something of an origin point for their species, most Tenki reside in, or along the routes of, the Galactic Transport Hub, the modern homeworld of the Tenki people. While the central hub houses billions of Tenki lives, countless more inhabit the winding rivers of industry, manufacturing, and logistics which spread throughout the galaxy. The relative Tenki uniformity of interest, drive, perspective, and society has led to a curious governmental structure. Should an unsolved problem be encountered, whether by a diplomat or a technician, the problem is escalated one organisation level at a time until either a solution is found or additional resources are distributed. In theory, a Tenki crewmate may find their escalation dealt with by the core council of the Galactic Transport Hub. In practice, however, Tenki problems are resolved with such efficiency that this council rarely ever convenes at all. The mystery of the Tenki's cybernetic nature and geographical origins has led to a common enthusiasm for archaeology and exploration. In recent decades, the Tenki and Zil have formed a close relationship of cultural exchange, sharing their various insights into the history of the known galaxy. Due to Tenki offspring being nourished and matured in Tenki reproduction facilities, they are also often raised there in creche communities under the eyes and guidance of Tenki rearers. The parents may or may not be involved in this process, and Tenki children come to identify more with the community they grew up with rather than any specific family unit. They're terribly cute.
Galacticare Director, a train is en route to you carrying pilgrims from Pyrestone, a Cooper Valley shrine world. Please help them to be alive, as they are currently struggling to do so.
Based on the manifest, we should expect at least a dozen patients suffering from a mix of shattered arm, twisted tail, and motion sickness. Director, the patients suffering from motion sickness are going to require something quite extreme to get them sorted. As if by freaky precognition, Mazarian seems to have just the thing.
Get a load of this bad boy, the centrifuge. Motion sickness is a condition where the inertia of traveling at relativistic speeds somehow gets stuck due to errors in space-time. The solution is obvious. We spin them right round, baby. And hey, it actually works. The stuckness of their relativistic frame gets flung right out. Also, don't touch the sides while it's spinning. You'll explode.
Right. Robomatic agitator separates the patient's symptoms via centrifugal forces. Or is it centripetal? They're both fake anyway.
We'll need at least a couple of centrifuges to handle the load of the emergency patients. Plop some down whenever you find the time, Director.
Right. So, these are 4x4 rooms, so this sort of spot's quite good, but you know me, I like to have a bit of extra. Right, here it is. So if we spin it round that way, spin it right round, baby, right round like a record. Let's pop that in, and we're going to want a window. I like windows. We're also going to need some plants. We're going to do one of those. We need to do one of these sorts of things. So let's put the ode in. Quite like that. And ode. Brain. Let's get some pictures up. Let's do, yeah, there we go. I think that's quite good. Okay. And they said a couple. So that's what we'll do. We'll instantly copy this. And stick it there, I guess. We're going to lose Benny's. But, you know, these things can't be helped. What we could do to facilitate this problem, let's put one in just here. Look at that. There we go. Right. Now we're going to need a couple of people to work in these, aren't we? Yes, we are. I don't see any of my bit thick people, which is a bit... Oh, the Eureka chance halved. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You. It's you. So, there we go. There you go. You in there. That's it. You in there. Thank you, everybody. So, we're waiting for this train to arrive. Okay, estimated distance, light years. The Lost Hypersleeper. So it's, what, drawing closer all the time, is it? Okay. It's like Voyager, making its way back home. Excellent. Hello. Let's do this.
The Pyrestone Train with our first batch of emergency patients is pulling into the station now.
Beautiful. That is a lot, isn't it? So it is good that we got 2 of these. Do you know what we might do? Is get a second GP. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Ooh. Oh dear. They sort of look a little out of phase, don't they?
Hello, Galacticare.
Ah, Baz. How's it going?
Fancy that one?
I
Smashing.
do.
A
And
fine invention.
we're going to take that too. Come on then. Let's see this.
Glad to hear a passenger was cured. Good news. People better alive than dead. Thank you.
They are absolutely better alive than dead. In most cases. Make of that what you will.
Heard that a passenger's treatment failed. Sad news, but understandable. No system is perfect.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Come fix. That did not go well. Kind of miss the whacking of things with hammers. So there's quite a few people for this room, isn't there? We don't want to copy the window. We're going to copy the room. Yes. Do you know, we're already starting to think about extra space, aren't we? So we're not drowning money. 33, 35, 32, 31. Okay.
Half of passengers from train treated. Glad you're here. Please do your best.
I think we are going to activate this one now. Yeah.
Good work with this first emergency situation, Galacticare. Thank you. We'll report your success to my superiors.
New blueprints. Knowledge bar. Knowledge in breakfast bar form, 100% organic. Reduced effectiveness on consultants.
Knowledge bars provided. Crunchy, enhanced mental acuity, learn faster. Good for lipoprotein problems.
I like him.
Greetings. I'm Ultra, Health Administrator for Null 7. Tenki colony comprised of those afflicted with a rare disorder. Heard Galacticare was here, came to ask for help. Condition is psychological in nature. We call it the voice, and afflicted Tenki are ostracized, exiled. Hope your technology can help.
Director, the Dreamarium may actually be able to help. And hell, it's worth a shot if anything is. Please make sure we have a Dreamarium ready to receive our fluffy guests.
Okay. Dreamarium. You know, and before you know it, you've got your room.
As Ms. Orion has stated, we should ensure that we have ample Dreamariums available before our new Tenki friends arrive.
So there's the first one. And he said we should probably have more than one. he being heal. So we'll pop that there.
Ultra has arrived. I'm patching her through now.
Hello, Galacticare. As the colony's physician, I will submit myself to your experiment first. Should it prove successful, we can roll it out to the rest of the afflicted.
Okay. Sounds good, sounds good.
Strange sensation. Mollusk reveals a hidden connection. Implanted? Something left over? Can feel the ancient enemy. Drives us to devise dark machines. Cause ruin. With Mollusk's aid, I can close the ports, seal it fully away. My mind is clear. Didn't know this was how it was supposed to feel. Deafening silence. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Director, this is amazing! This is a radical breakthrough with a heretofore unknown condition. Galacticare, baby!
Galacticare, am keen to help. Long years of service in the colonies. Can handle medicine and machines. Not that different, sometimes very different. Wisdom is knowing when. Still working on it. Uploading my work history now. Director, pleasure to work for you. Will try to explain my specializations, abilities. I work rapidly. Tenki tradition. Things to fix, patients to heal. Also, I have a personal teleportation device. Can quickly blink around the hospital.
Ultra would quite like to introduce her skill set to you, Director. There's an icon somewhere on the screen, I'm sure.
Welcome aboard, Ultra! With your resume and how impossibly fluffy you are, you'll be an invaluable addition to the team. You can help us roll out this treatment to all the other affected fuzzy little Tenki. How do you feel about that?
Feels slightly fetishized. However, your technologies are curious. Interesting fusions. Risky designs. I accept. Would love to help. Other Tenki suffering from the Voice's influence will join us now and attempt treatment. Tails crossed.
I feel I ought to mention that, given that Tenki have a relatively short lifespan, what may seem like a mild delay to us might to them be unimaginably torturous. On an unrelated note, Ultra is rather keen to talk to you, Director.
Right, here we are. Traits, efficiency. Ultra treats patients faster but has reduced reputation and research gains. Okay. Reception is now much larger. And the queues here are insane. This might be a good GP area, but I'm a bit nervous about the money. Do you know what I mean? Now we are going to copy this room. We are going to copy. Plop that down. Get somebody working there if we can find somebody. Ah, yes. You, Turbo. Everybody who works in my hospital, pretty much everybody, they're all a bit thick, aren't they? Ooh. Okay, let's just stop a minute. They're all feeling a bit peaky. So we're going to just boost them. You as well. You as well. There we go. No. There we go. Got one left. Oh. There's one here. Oh. He just died, didn't he? Wow.
One patient left, driven by paranoia. Can't be helped. We'll keep trying.
They're dropping like flies. We can't get them to the dream area. He was on his way. Come on. So far we've killed 2. Off to a roaring start. This is the room. Q2. Oh, he is. Oh, and you can order them. That's good, isn't it? Q3. Yeah, this is alright.
A success for the Dreamarium treatment. Many years without hope, and now a bounty of it. Thank you.
They're dying. They're dying. Now, it seems that we need a skin place thing. So if I build 2 skin labs, perhaps. Do you know what I mean? That might be fine. There. So, there's one. Copy. So we'll instantly have 2 of those. And let's try and get a couple of people. Toilet enthusiast. We may have to get them because we're running out of money. Oh, Doctor,
Hello.
Hello. Boning chamber. There we go. Dr. Ash.
Half of all affected Tenki now cured. Galacticare will transform the lives of Tenki who struggle most. Will work harder.
So we've killed quite a few. But we're working on it. Let's go to our research department. Let's change this out for the voice.
Most Tenki patients had their connection to the voice successfully severed. Never expected such an outcome. Privileged to be here for this breakthrough.
Ooh, what is this? Oh, a telepad allows instantaneous teleportation to and from other telepads in the hospital. And we do get 2.
We'll provide teleporter pads. Just finished tinkering. Stand on one pad, zoop to another. Technical term. Check your pockets afterwards.
Can I use them to heal? I've never been teleported around before.
Mary, I don't have the foggiest idea, so I'll simply say yes and keenly await the results. Good luck, little fellow.
Hello to you, Galacticare. The next train is on its way. Pilot reports an encounter with a hypercooled nebula upon exiting the Loam net. Passengers inside seriously affected. Please do your best.
A particularly frosty train this time, it seems. Fortunately, Ms. Orion has been hard at work on a solution for snapped frozen tissue. We'd better get prepared. Director, Ms. Orion has yet another ingenious new idea. Or crackers, depending on your perspective.
Director, some conditions will require a radical new form of treatment. And after an extended episode of insomnia, I managed to figure out just the thing. A gun! Hear me out. You know how there's skin on people? And you know how guns are about getting past those things and inside the mortal body? Because bullets love to do violence? It's like that, but instead of bullets, it's medicine. It can also be a flamethrower, gently and unobtrusively thawing the snap-frozen flesh of our patients without causing any permanent damage. Probably. Hope this helps.
Oh my god. Projectile medicine. So, narrow long room. The canon of medicine. Named after, I don't know how I'd say that, Ibn Sina's famous Islamic medical text, just a little more literal.
Rather challenging getting projectile medicine past weapons regulations, but we managed. Director, our incoming emergency patients will require a couple of projectile medicine rooms to be ready for them. Build them where and when you please.
Where and when? Right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to copy it. I'm not allowed to put it there. For reasons you can obviously see why. Right. Okay, this one we're going to build here.
The conveniently named Snowbreaker train has arrived, and its lucky patients are disembarking now.
Did you hear that little ping? I'm not streaming, but it sounds like somebody just subscribed to my channel. I've not got my streaming deck on, so it doesn't tell me who, but thank you. Just because I'm pretty sure the game would have picked that up, the video would have picked that up.
One passenger lost to us. A shame. They may find an engine to warm themselves by. Always hope.
The frozen train. It's not going. This is not going well. Oh, and another thing, right? Why have I stopped doing this though? So we're going to prioritize them. That needs to happen. There's a lot of them. Oh, look at them. Where's my... they look like they're gonna die. Straight up. They are currently on fire in a machine, so... Or actually, no, that's right, isn't it? That's the gun thing that we've not yet paid attention to. Oh my goodness. Because things are sort of unfolding in a very dramatic way. Look at this thing! This is that gun.
Heard a passenger was cured. Also heard you cured them with a modified weapon. Quite pleased. Tenki and Galacticare will get along.
I don't know. Do we kill another one? We're not very good at this. Oh my goodness. I'm not very good at this. Never absolutely smashed through that queue. I just don't care anymore. They're all just playing asteroids and stuff.
Half of all passengers cured now. Appreciate your hard work. Would like to experience your flamethrower one day.
So we've got another one. And we've got one here, one there, don't have one over here.
Most passengers treated. Situation is very strong. Thank you. Transferring credits now.
Ooh. Thank you very much. New blueprint. Loam gate. Increases the flow of patients entering the hospital. Looks delicious.
Unloading loam gate technology to your station. Uses your
So we could do that because we've got these rooms and they're not really being utilised.
Galacticare Director, hello. Some late departures from Burning Moon are due to arrive at your hospital for various treatments. Likely intoxicated. Wishing you luck.
Burning Moon, eh? Unless something else exploded, I imagine they're suffering from the same conditions we encountered while on contract there.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that a lot of these rooms don't really have queues. No one's really here, and it's going to affect the money that we're making. So popping this in is actually going to be a good thing. We've put it right by reception, and then they can always teleport away.
What in the blazes? A delightful tiny bus has driven onto the tracks. Its charms do nothing for my fury. Is that Bansig's vehicle? The Cuba Barley musician we saw too just the other day?
It is I, Clem Bansig, here from yet another scintillating adventure.
Mr. Bansig, may I ask why your bus is directly on the tracks? You've interrupted the next train's destiny.
Yes, I'm sorry for getting in the way, but I'm suffering from a very confusing issues and, well, you did such a good job before, I thought you might be able to help us again.
Mr. Bansig, have you encountered any vending machines lately?
No, Yes, I have. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me, but if I don't get back on the road soon, my manager's gonna edit my genome and clone me. They have the right, you see.
Nothing to worry about, sir. We'll sort you in a jiffy. That said, it may have been wiser to queue rather than park in the way of 180 tons of oncoming virile train.
I don't care. I want that train to really go to town on me. Just paste me into ruin right here.
Don't we all, sir?
Ooh, D712 unlocked. Was that for getting to star 3? Oh, it's a new plant. Oh, I do like new plants. Look. Oh, it is actually quite cool. Oh, it is really cool. How are you doing? Okay, we're doing this again. And then we've got a chair for that plant as well. Excellent.
Oh, I finally feel like myself again. Thank you. I hope I can get back on track before the label replaces my brain with a computer. Oh, that was fast. Thanks a lot. I'll try to avoid fizzy drinks in the future. But the label, they keep setting me up with these promotions.
The poor train with the burden of carrying the Burning Moon revelers is now finally arriving.
So, these patients have arrived. We're going to... So many of them. Do we have everything that we need? Why is there so many of them? You can't prioritise every patient coming into the hospital. That's dumb. Is it not? So we are all in diagnostics. And what we'll do, I think, is build one more. And then that kind of needs to be it, I think, for diagnostics, doesn't it? And they're going to have to make do, I think, at this point.
First passenger of the Burning Moon train is securely treated. Very good. Hope this repeats.
Okay. That doesn't look too shabby. In that time, though, somebody died. Look at this nightmare. And you. Good. 15 for that room. Shall we make another one? I thought with the Baz sign and the open sign that this would look even more awesome. I think I was right. I think it looks incredible.
Half of the emergency passengers now cured. Strong trajectory, Galacticare. Fine work.
Let's go here. Oh, look at... It's Baz. I'm going to buy all of these and that. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm also going to buy that.
Just for you.
Massive amounts of money.
Love a good trade.
Stunning. You have achieved maximum performance during that emergency event. We'll advise Tenki State to upgrade assessment of Terran capabilities.
Okay. Oh yeah, and that's if they're getting grumpy. That's right. Yeah.
I stopped off the other cans of toxin I had hidden. My managers have industrial crates of the stuff, so I don't need these anymore. Forever. Right. I forgot. Sorry.
So we've got this new plant. Oh, I like it. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's about Spotter, but I like it.
Director, a Terran-based company, Cabal Incorporated, has had a logistics train suffer damage. The payload consists of damaged, leaky canisters. No normal passengers. Routing them to you now.
Well, we've certainly handled canister-based issues before. Nothing a spot of laser surgery can't fix, I imagine.
Oh, actually, each time you place it, it's a slightly different variant on the plant. That's cool. That's a nice touch.
The train from Cabal Incorporated has arrived and is discharging its canisters.
Ah, the canisters have arrived. Nice.
That's the first leaky friend fixed up. The spillage is worrying me, though. It's goopy and kind of melts the floor.
Queuing up at laser surgery. You are going to be waiting a long time. It's all a bit nuts here. Do you know what? Let's make another one. Laser surgery. Don't really have anyone here that's able to do it. Ah, you might be good. Yes. There we go.
Several of the canisters have now been repaired. The substance they contain is totally new to me. I wonder where they're going. Most of the canisters have been fixed up. It seems they're headed deep into diionized space. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Incredible precision. Beautiful to see you handle machinery as well as you have. Makes a Tenki proud. Sending you a large bonus, and thank you for your work.
Director, Kappa is informing me that we're not expecting any more emergencies for now. That sounds like downtime to me, at least until the sleeper train arrives.
Curious about the train's condition. Lost in loam space for some time. Ship loss is occurring more frequently.
Well, how's that for timing? Speak of the devil. It's the sleeper. It's finally arrived. And by Jove, it's in a wretched condition. Oh, the humanity.
The wrong path, the wrong tunnel, unnatural ends cauterized, slowing the great death.
Apologies, Director. Medi's been fiddling around with the translator. Cleaning that up now.
We were lost for years. Patients only now awakening, encrusted by loam space's ichors. Please help them before I return.
We've received the manifest from the sleeper. Most of the passengers are suffering from a new condition, which we are tentatively calling hypersleep crust. The emergency patients are disembarking now.
What's wrong with him, Heel? I've never seen anything like this before.
I've been reviewing their security footage, Medi, and I'll tell you when you're older.
Disgusting. Is there a way to just sort of prioritise all and I'm not seeing it? I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's caused a bit of a thing around here, hasn't it? Oh, look at all the different canisters here. I like that.
We've cured our first emergency patient, Director. Many more to go.
Yeah. Ah, this canister spinning around with all the different types. Nice, but we are actually just shooting them.
A meteor strike is imminent, Director. Be ready to assess the damage.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not really going to do anything.
Half of them are cured now, Director. Splendid progress.
We're just, plodding along, doing our thing. Okay, we're actually doing alright with this at the moment, aren't we? We're 12. We've cured 12. Not bad, Not bad.
And every emergency patient is cured. We'll just get Medi to crack the crust off that train and call it 100% success rate.
Wow. I can't believe that we cured every single one of them, but we did. First time for everything.
Impeccable. All survived. I was right to escape when I did. I will return now. My home is in its memories. Goodbye.
Excellent. Rewards.
Well, that was a frenzy and a half, but we got there. Splendid work, Director. It'll be a shame to say goodbye to all those remarkably handsome trains. But you never know, we may meet again someday. How about it, Director? Fancy hanging around to spend a little more time with these luscious tracks?
We are just going to stay here for a second, just to look at what we've unlocked. Look! The Transport Tycoon. A cool picture. Presumably a rug. Yes. It is actually a cool rug though, isn't it? Look at this! This is also cool. And you can build it up how you like. Bit of track. Small bit of track. Oh, it's the end of the line. Look. It's kind of cool. What is this? Tube cube. I got. What are all these bits? What? So we got. Oh, I think we've seen them all. Have we seen them all? No. That bit. Put that bit in. Then put that bit in. Put that bit in. Put that bit in. There we go. That's good. It's actually kind of cool, isn't it? For carrying people and or volatile radioactive materials, mind the gap. Mind the gap. There's a lot of people that don't understand the thing, mind the gap. They're like, what do you mean, mind it? Well, to be mindful of something is what it comes from. To mind something is to be mindful of it, to keep it in your mind. I hope that helps. There it is. We have done chapter 3, and I'm quite happy with it. I think it went quite well, and I cannot believe they all survived at the end. That's a miracle we will not see repeated. And I will see you in the next episode for chapter 4. Thanks. Bye. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.